Hey y'all. So just in case you were probably wondering, I'm at work, but I felt the need to mention something. So I've been reading this book called People of the Lie. This book right here. People of the Lie, The Hope for Healing Human Evil by M. Scott Peck, MD. This is what it looks like. This book was published in 1983. That's before I was born. I'm a 90s baby. So you mean to tell me this book came out in 1983 and they're exploring narcissism and how subtle evil can be. See, a lot of people think evil is like all the criminals that's locked up and stuff like that. A lot of people think, oh, because you're a criminal, you're just gonna go to jail. But you know what's crazy? Like this book, man, like oh my god, like it has hit on so many experiences in my life, dealing with like my narcissistic mom and family members, co-workers, friends, you know what I'm saying? That and it really got to the point that I was like, man, like I just got to the point I'd rather rock solo dolo because I'm working on my spirituality. I'm working on my personal spirit, trying to figure out who I am and everything like that. We'll get into more of that stuff later. But because originally I was going to dedicate this channel towards narcissism, but I'm not dedicating it to anything. This is my channel. I'm going to pretty much talk about whatever. A lot of topics may or may not be about narcissism, but my eyes have been opened up to how subtle evil can be. You know what I'm saying? You know, like it's so subtle and so indirect and so kind of, you know, I don't know. That's the best way I could describe it is subtle because a lot of the real life criminals are walking around free. How long it take them to catch Ted Bundy ass? Did anybody suspect that motherfucker was the way that he is? Oh, I pay my taxes and, I obey the traffic laws and I have a house, a wife, or a husband, and I got the picket fence and a dog and blah, blah, blah. And so does that define a good person just because you follow the laws of a land? You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make you inherently good or righteous. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have weeds inside ourselves that we need to pluck up. That would be plucking evil. You know what I'm saying? Checking yourself. And we all got to do that. We all got to check ourselves. I mean, you have other people to hold you accountable or responsible, but narcissists, you try to hold them responsible or accountable for anything, they ain't about to go for that. They about to be like, nah, this happened because of this person. This happened because of that person. It's everybody else's fault except for theirs. You know what I'm saying? But this book, man, like I'm only on chapter 2. If you've ever seen the channel or the YouTuber PTE, aka Permission to Exist, I was doing a book follow along with her on this. She also did a book called Corporate Cults and how narcissism is within these jobs. Have you ever wondered how a motherfucker had a job but it don't matter? They just sit there, they don't do no work, they lazy as hell, and you be like, how the fuck your ass ain't fired by now? I tell you why, because that job 9 times out of 10 is a fucking narcissistic haven for these motherfuckers. That's why that motherfucker not fired. Y'all vibrating on the same low ass motherfucking frequency, and devils love to be with devils. Evil loves to be among evil. It fucking makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, everything that I used to question, like, why this and why that, man, look, narcissism Like, that shit alone blew me, you know. And at the end of the day, I would say everything comes down to, your spirituality and everything like that. And I don't know, like, this book, I'm not even at chapter 3 yet. How many chapters did this book got? I think it got only 7 chapters. But then, too, I was reading a lot of other books. So I finally finished those, and then I got back to this one. Yeah, it's only 7 chapters, but this book is the first book that I've ever read that dives into the psychology of evil, how subtle evil can be. And I was like, yo, that's exact. Like, how somebody tried to say some slick shit on the slide, and you'd be like, I know they didn't just say, like, you understood what they said. They say some slick shit to you, and you'd be like, and you about to say something, but then they be like, I'm just joking, or they try to like hurry up and cover it up or change the subject real quick. Like, you didn't just catch what the fuck they psychopathic ass just said. Like, it just kind of blew my mind that, I know that we have evil people in the world, you know what I'm saying? But then it's crazy because when you break it down, like, when you be like, say for instance, you on Netflix or YouTube or whatever internet, and you hear a story about, like, people leaving their baby in a hot ass car, because that's been a popular trending type of deal. Because I just don't understand how the fuck you forget that you had a child and you leave them in a hot ass car and it's 100 degrees. You wouldn't leave no fucking dog or pet in a car. How the fuck you leave your kid? And you ain't that motherfucking busy in your daily life that you gonna forget about your child in the back seat. You can't tell me that you fucked around and forgot. But somehow these neglectful, incompetent, non-present parents, do. And I'm sorry, that's what the hell it is. Because there's no way in hell I'm responsible for another human being, and I'm going to just, out of sight, out of mind, and just lead ass. You know what I'm saying? The stories you hear about parents leaving the damn child at the grocery store. First off, why was your child's hand not on your pocket, or why were you not holding your child's hand? And then you want to complain when kids get kidnapped, which is a big old thing here in Dallas. I ain't even been in Dallas like 6 months. And every time I turn around, Amber Alert, Amber Alert, Amber Alert. Or driving down the highway and you see an Amber Alert talking about call the police if you see this license plate, this make, model, color car. Damn. I don't know who be missing. Kids? Teenagers? What, what are they, what, all you saying is if you see this car, call the police. You ain't really giving no more information than that. Like, I want to know, did they murder somebody? I kind of wanted details, because even though I see all the signs, like, every damn day, and it's always a different make, model, and vehicle, you know what I'm saying? I don't ever really get an Amber Alert from my phone no more, like, where it be buzzing and going off and all that. So I'm like, okay. It's annoying, but still, though, if I could help save a life, shoot, why not? But I'm just saying, like, I just don't be understanding. But, a lot of people, like, if you have some fucked up parents, all I'm going to say is, please, like, heal. Like, focus on healing yourself. Like, if you have to reparent yourself, you know what I'm saying, to heal from any childhood trauma, wounds, or whatever the hell you went through as a kid, which is out of everybody's control, because our caretakers are responsible for us. So if they don't protect you, if they don't stand up for you, if they don't, take care of you properly, love you, nurture you, or whatever, understand that's not your fault. It's their fault. They dropped the ball. Don't ever let nobody tell you unworthy, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the fuck I mean. Like, I resonate with this motherfucking book. Like, I be at work, I'm bored as hell, because, I move around, or I work every now and then. I'm supposed to be here for like 10 hours. I might not do nothing for like, I might work only 3 hours out the 10 technically, but I'm just sitting here. So, but I just gotta read or do something, you know what I'm saying, while I'm sitting here. So I'm sitting here reading this book, and then this book, man, like I didn't even know this book was like out here until I started reading it because of another YouTuber, PTE. You know, I love the clarity and how she talk and everything like that. But so if you've ever like experienced a narcissist, whether it be your parents, your significant other, a family member, friend, co-worker, whoever, you know what I'm saying? I would personally suggest this book because this mug was made in 1983. So imagine since then, or even before, all I know is everything is freaking terrible now. I mean, y'all saw how, y'all saw how Trump is. You know, a lot of people agree that he is like a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is just, yeah, something wrong with him. I don't even know how he became president. Oh, but that reminds me though. Since The Simpsons is never wrong, I'm curious if he is gonna die. Like, I wonder if that's really gonna happen. August 27th of 2021, is Trump gonna be laying in a casket dead? I'm waiting on that prophecy. Not to say like I wish death on the man or nothing like that, but The Simpsons, you know, they called Ebola. What happened? Ebola this, Ebola that. I bet y'all don't even remember Ebola, huh? Yeah. Zika. Florida just a fucked up state. No offense if you're from there, but damn, Florida, what the fuck? And I ain't even gonna lie, Texas is off the chain too. Like, well, like, but I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy, like, how they have all these things going on. And there's a book. When I order it and I read it, cause me, y'all, I like to read. So if I got knowledge for you, I'm gonna read it. Or at least if I have already started reading, I'm gonna just kind of talk about what I already read so far. But it's sad, like, how a lot of people, oh, I don't like reading. I don't know what to tell you then, because I mean, you know, ain't nobody about to just sit here and just put things out there for you. You know, you gotta do the work and get that knowledge for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this just went into like a whole nother story or a whole nother video that I might turn around and make after this one. I don't know. But I just felt the need to talk about this book because I'm sitting here. I ain't even read the rest of this sub chapter yet, but just the first sentence, I was like, oh shoot, I need to make a video. Because I mean, it totally just resonates with my experience or what I've dealt with. And I've always, now I understand that like people ain't gonna have the same heart as you. You know, everybody's intentions is not pure, blah, 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 blah. Hard lessons to learn in life, but you know, it was just like, this is a prime example of why. Because, you know, these, you know, narcissistic folks, they say it's a personality disorder. Man, I don't believe it at all. Like, nah, it's deeper than that. But anyways, I'll check y'all later.